Stretching routine. Lower body first, we'll go upper body after. We're always just starting with some deep knee bend. Bring your feet even with each other. Your knee comes over your toe, and you're folding what is your calf into your hamstring here. Apply weight, bear good stretch above the knee, and out of it. A couple times, either side. Some form of elevated surface. Makes this a little easier to do the knee over toe. Same idea with the folding the calf into the hamstring, but now we're trying to keep the back leg straight and the front heel down. So that would look like a little bend in the back leg. We're gonna do our best to keep this back leg from bending. You'll get a deep stretch down this hip here. You start at an elevated surface. To make it a little tougher, we'll work our way down into the floor and doing it. We need to work a little bit of hamstrings now. We can put our hands flat on something in front of us. Rock one leg into hyperextension, one knee on the back, and swap. Giving it about a 3-second hold each. As this feels easy, you'll start working your way lower and lower to the ground. Getting a big stretch back behind my legs here. We gotta work hips. We'll come to a mat. Butt down to a mat. Put our hands back behind us, our feet down flat in front of us. If you think hip bones, we want to go a bit wider than your hips. We drive your knees down one direction, doing our best to keep our chest facing forward. Fire down to the floor. Big stretch between both hips here. Feeling as if weight is bearing down on your hips. And then swap to the other side. Working internal rotating on one hip, external rotating on the other, looking to create a 90-degree angle from your shin to your femur. Do that a couple times. We'll use the mat now. Up on one knee, we're not lunging forward, we're hip thrusting forward. You're feeling a big stretch down that front of the hip like we did with the knee over toe stretch. About a 5-second hold, come out of it, and even deeper into it. Never actually holding any positions for too much longer than like 10 to 15 seconds. We want to be dynamically moving in and out of these stretches when we're going before the workout. A few times on one side, a few times on the other. Then got to work on our cat-cow for mobility through the spine. We put fists or hands to the floor, working on driving our middle of our back low, low, low to the ground while keeping our shoulders and our hips in the air. Giving about a 3-second hold, and then likewise bringing our middle of our back to the ceiling, trying to round our shoulders over and our hips towards us. Feeling a big stretch down the length of my spine, really trying to find my end range of motion with this stretch. About as far as I can go. I'm pushing against it. And switch. From here, we'll then bring one foot up, opposite hand on the floor. You can do this from this position. Make it a little tougher, do it from a lunge position. For now, we'll do this. One hand at the knee. Open, open, open the back up. About a 3 to 5 second hold. In front of the knee, behind the hand. You're closing and feeling a good stretch behind your shoulder on the other side. Show you from here. Open, open, open up. Big stretch and twist through my spine. And close through. Big stretch behind my shoulder. One more for the back. We're doing some lateral bending, crisscross applesauce, or wherever you can sit up straight. One hand on the floor, and really just reach over top of your head. We want to be mindful that we're not letting the spine round as we reach. We're upright. Imagine we're flat on a wall behind us. Reach to one side,